Welcome to Kristiansand in Norway, which was the first port stop of our 7-night Scandinavia cruise on Sky Princess. In this video, I have early morning coffee in an empty piazza, then I enjoy the scenic sailing. Then we ride the tourist train and explore the beautiful city of Kristiansand. Back on board, we spend the afternoon in the sanctuary, then visit Crown Grill Steakhouse for dinner. I woke early, and after a quick look through our stateroom curtains at the sunny morning outside, I headed out. And I took a lift up to deck 16. And went out to the open deck. It was a beautiful day, with clear blue skies, and after a wander around on deck, I could see land in the distance. I decided to head back inside for some coffee and to look around the ship some more while it was quiet. Beginning outside the casino on deck 6, you have the entrance to take 5, the photo and art galleries, then Good Spirits at Sea cocktail bar. And opposite, you have the shops, and this beautiful piazza and atrium. Down on deck 5, I ordered an Americano from the International Cafe. Then took a seat in the empty piazza, making the most of the peace and quiet this time of morning. I'll take you for a quick walk around deck 5 too. Next to the International Cafe is Bellini's Champagne Bar. Then you pass by the lifts, and across the piazza. To Celebrations, which sells chocolates, gifts and snacks, etc. Then there's Gelato, which serves premium desserts and gelato. And next to that is Vine's Wine Bar, which is a lovely spot to enjoy a nice glass of wine or two. Moving forward, as you pass by Sabatini's restaurant, there's guest services, the shore excursions desk, and then the Lotus Spa and Beauty Salon. I took a lift back up to the open decks, where we were now much closer to land, and I spotted a boat heading towards us, which turned out to be the pilot. and I watched as he boarded our ship. I stayed up on deck a bit longer, enjoying the views. Then headed back down to our balcony to watch the rest of the beautiful scenic sailing to Kristiansand. A bit later, our room service breakfast turned up, which was princess egg muffins and coffee, and we enjoyed those outside on the balcony, with some lovely views over the harbour. After breakfast, we went up to deck 17 to scout out the city. As we didn't really have much planned for today, other than getting off the ship for a walk around. We disembarked and found a good spot for a look at this huge cruise ship. It's amazing to think that this is just a medium-sized ship these days. And then we could hear singing in front of us. Which was this duet welcoming us to Norway at the end of the pier. After taking some ship pictures, we had a quick look around the gift shops and decided to pick up some souvenirs on the way back. Then, after some more exploring the port and some more pictures of the ship, including this beautiful reflection, we spotted a little tourist train and decided to take that into the city. Tickets cost around £9 each. We boarded the train. And pretty soon we were off. We passed by the rear of the fish market on our way out of the harbour. Then we headed along a dirt track, passing through this beautiful park, along the coastline, and past the many boats that are moored here. As we headed further into the city, we got some great views of the pristine bordered houses and the clean, spacious streets. This looks like a really idyllic place, and definitely somewhere we'd like to return to and see more of the city and the surrounding area. We reached the centre of this part of the city and passed by the cathedral. And after a few more minutes driving, the train stopped, and we got off. We had a walk around the city centre, admiring the beautiful cathedral, and taking some photos. We decided not to carry on with the train tour, so as they left, we took a slow walk back. Our plan was to head back towards the park we'd passed through on our way. And before too long, we were there. We had a walk on the beach. While enjoying the perfect weather, and the stunning coastal views. Then we walked across the bridge into the harbour area. This is full of restaurants and bars, and we would have loved to stop for a drink. but it was still mid-morning and most looked closed. We did pop into this amazing fish market though. Which sells all sorts. And some amazing seafood, including these fine-looking lobsters. From there, it was a short walk back to the ship. Where we stopped in the port gift shop to pick up a couple of souvenirs. Back on board, we changed into swimwear, then went up to get some lunch. I got a hot dog and loaded fries from the Salty Dog Grill, and Sue's got some pizza from Slice, which were followed by an ice cream from Swirls. After lunch, we went through to the Retreat Adults Only pool, where we got a couple of beers and some lounges in the sun. And then enjoyed a couple of very strong 24K margaritas. We spent an enjoyable hour here lazing about. Then popped just across the deck to the sanctuary, where we had a couple of lounges booked for the afternoon. We'd booked these on boarding day, as looking at the weather forecast we expected it might well be busy. And we were soon settled in with comfy lounges and amazing views over the harbour in front of the ship. We ordered some Prosecco and relaxed in the sun for a while. Then one of the stewards came round to take lunch orders. Even though we'd had lunch, it felt rude not to try it. So we both ordered bento boxes. I had salmon, avocado and grapefruit. And Sue's had sesame tuna salad. These were delicious and not too heavy. And not long after, they came round again with afternoon tea. And we enjoyed some very nice sandwiches and cakes. And then some delicious scones with cream and jam. Rather full now, we watched the boats passing by in the harbour for a while. Then ordered a couple of drinks on the Medallion app. Then I had a snooze while Suze went for a soak in the sanctuary hot tub. And a little later the ship was moving, and the captain sounded the princess horn. which was quite loud up here. We had a great view of the sail out from the harbour. And we'd had a fantastic time in the sanctuary, and would highly recommend it, especially at $20 each to book a lounger for half a day. But now we decided it was time to go, as it was getting windy and really noisy up here. And on the way out we discovered where the noise was coming from. Back on our balcony, we watched the rest of the sail away from Kristiansand. Then we changed for dinner. We went to the Crown Grill bar for drinks. A French martini for Suze and a Malbec for me. Then into Crown Grill Steakhouse, where we had a dinner reservation. We were served some tasty breads, including this delicious cheesy garlic bread. Then, for starter, I had the crab cake, and Suze had the jumbo shrimp. I then had a wedge salad, and Suze had Caesar salad. For mains, I had a ribeye steak, and Suze had filet mignon. And we shared sides of mushrooms, asparagus and fries. Our steaks were cooked beautifully, and we really enjoyed them. For dessert, Suze had chocolate mousse trifle, and I had the triple chocolate treasure. We really enjoyed our meal in Crown Grill, which was followed by a session of jazz and a cocktail in take 5. Then we went up to deck 17 to get some fresh air, where we watched some of tonight's movie Under the Stars. And as the evening drew in, we admired the beautiful colours of sunset on the horizon. And finally, we took a lift down to deck 8 and back to our room for some much needed sleep after a long day. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow, we're in Oslo.